What's up, guys? Artoboy here. Today we're going to be doing another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Survivor Survival Knife. I'm actually going to call it that way because, well, you'll know why. So, let's begin. Oh boy, I could tell for one stars. So, you can all know about the very famous commercial, the the ultimate survival knife commercial. That's so nostalgic for me out there, I can tell. It's kind of on the same level of, watching movies like Commando and even noticeable Rambo out there. Or rather, if you're going for the original First Blood. Yeah, that franchise so much rips so much people in the hole out there. So, this starts up the whole entire, survival knife thing. So, steel. This is basically 440 stainless steel. It's made in Taiwan. Of course, when you take off the pommel, it actually can be disassembled out there, believe it or not. Okay, inside this, you get the very much matches. You get a couple of I think that's oh, that's the cable saw out there. Of course, you got a couple hooks out there, and of course some fishing lures, and of course the weight ball on there for the fishing deal. Of course, the cap will have is the compass on there. So we're going to talk about the disassemble. So when you take this out, you can actually take the ball out too. It's a little, of course, you can take off, also this, you can take off these rings out there. And inside, you can see a little hex screw in there. So how do you do it? All you need is getting the 10 millimeter and make it longer. So make this thing loose. Let me see if it's tighter or not. The old tradition of another specific thing. That's oh. So, yep, this is the tang itself. Of course, you have the guard on there. It's weird that it has a hole in there on the blade itself. It's just so weird. And yeah, and then this is how you assemble this back. Take the handguard, take it back into the knife itself. Pull this was in there, little washer. Just pretty funny up the first time out there. Taking this little nut in there, and then we're going to tighten it. Reverse it back up there. Okay. It's very tight out there. You gotta make sure you gotta tighten this out there. So let's put this back in. Put the O-rings on this. I have a little gasket in there. Another reference to another reference. And make sure you get this style, because if you do it a little crooked, it won't work. Of course, there's the compass ball in there. And then you put that back in, and there you go. So, and finally, let's get to the size length. Let's see, 6 inches. 6 inches on the blade. You only get basically 6 inches, almost 6 inches on the handle. Be able the overall size. The overall whelm is the over amount of 11.5 inches. So let's go test this bad boy out. Well, I'm pretty afraid of this out there for, you know, being a little loose or something. Okay, the results out there. Not really good out there. It didn't redeem itself by actually, like, cutting the bottle in half with just the... Oh, okay. So, I think with the strength out there definitely would cut it through the bottle, so that's kind of interesting out there. And then we get to talk about the elephant in the room. Well, I thought I broke the tang out there, which, as you definitely know, for 1 stars. And that's another thing. I was basically very concerned about the, you know, very similar to the Mongolian dagger, which I was actually, like, waddling out there. So, yeah, kind of insane out there. But what is actually so different from the Mongolian dagger versus this is you can actually repair the thing, which I actually did, believe it or not. So my recommendation for it is 10 millimeters on the ratchet out there, and gotta be a little long out there to reach in there. So it's kind of like that out there. So, is it bad? No, not really. Yeah, it may actually age poorly, because other knives out there would have a, well, much more better steel out there. But it actually started the whole trend of, you know, survival knives out there. So, given its classic beast, well, I'm a little conflicted. I like this piece, I really do, but there are some flaws out there. So, without being biased out there, I'm going to give this guy, well, a 6 out of 10. Yeah, a 6 out of 10. Even though, despite its flaws out there, and it couldn't, like, and I think it's because of the sheer, like, I think it wasn't so tightened out there. Maybe it'll be, well, less cringe-inducing. I could definitely know from that whole test out there. So that wraps up the Survivor Survival Knife. I'm Toboy, and I'm signing out. I hope you guys to see you next time.